Many people in our society are aware of the fact that there are people born blind, and there are also those who cannot speak nor hear, called the deaf people. But here at the Nkommo School for the Deaf, or Nkommo Demonstration School for the Deaf, there are people here who cannot hear, cannot see, and cannot talk at the same time. So they will be interacting with some of the students, and also be interacting with their instructors on the preparations they give and the training they give such people to enable them to integrate well with society.
Deaf blindness is defined as a condition of little or no useful hearing or little or no useful sight. Deaf-blind persons are in the minority within the disability group, with most of them being neglected by their families. The Demonstration School for the Deaf at Ekwabimampo in the Eastern Region currently provides education, rehabilitation and care facilities for such persons. Stella Edumia, one of the caregivers who has worked at the school for over 20 years, said the condition of the deaf-blind students in particular demands regular care, which they provide throughout the day.
Here as house mother, take care of the children.
Yeah, so tell us about their situation here. I mean, their conditions. What is their state of being now?
The state of being. I have a girl who cannot walk, cannot see, cannot speak. So we are taking care of her from here. We support her from morning to evening. She cannot bath, she cannot walk unless we take care. Feeding too. Them can see small, little. So those ones, they can see. They have low vision. So as for them, they need support. Unless we hold their hands before they can do something. It is very difficult. It's very difficult. As for Vivian, she can't visit the parents unless she is diaper. We bath her. We do everything for her. She can't walk from upstairs to downstairs. So we carry her from the dormitory to the downstairs. But once we don't have bathroom at the top, we have to carry her from the dormitory to the bathroom. Some of them, as for Martha and Lebanon, they can bath on their own and then brush their teeth.
The head of the deaf-blind department of the school, Ernest Hudson Bishop Boso, described the department as unique, explaining that its core mandate was geared towards educating the students to enable them live independent lives.
This department is one of the unique departments in the school because it's made up of the students who are namely deaf-blind. They are blind and at the same time hearing impaired and with other conditions. So our hallmark, our target is to give these children education so that they will live independent life. So we focus on the daily living activities because this is not a home, it's a school, and then we go by the curriculum the other schools have been doing out there. So we believe that these children have to go home and for that matter live independent life with their parents.
On a daily basis, Mr. Boso, together with other instructors at the department, take their students through various activities geared towards their physical, mental and academic development.
Right way and copy the right whatever she's writing.
An instructor at the facility, Esther Frida Sam, takes a new student, Lebene Vifa, on a mobility orientation.
It's new students, and the eye is depreciation, so we have to send her around to know the environments. As a new student, first we have to let the child know the environment so that he can able to move around, going to the dormitories and also bathroom and the classroom as well, the dining hall, all the areas in the compound. You have to know it so that it will not be fumble when he was going out and down. It's very difficult because there are some gutters and others, so with the cane, you have to show them where the gutter is and where he should pass and not to pass, so that when he's alone, he will be able to use the cane in going around.
According to her, the activity, which includes taking the students on a tour around the campus, was necessary to ensure that they gain familiarity with their new environment to aid their movement. Headmaster of the demonstration school for the deaf, Setumte Ametewi, in an interview, said the deaf-blind department of the school had qualified instructors to train the students to ensure that they can live conveniently in society.
So this is red color. We have two main categories of activity. That is the functional academic and that of the vocational activities. The functional academic, we do little mathematics, that functional mathematics, functional English language, the social skills, and others. So the other side is the vocational activities. You do the doormat, weaving. We teach them how to weave doormat. And table runners. And we also, those who can, they have residual vision to look or to take good care of animals. We also introduce those into rearing of animals like fowl, that is poultry program, and the rearing of goat and sheep.
Okay.
Regarding with their condition is very, very difficult because their condition differ from another one. That is why we don't compete with anybody here. What you can do, that is what we program for you.
Okay.
So there's a program we do called individualized educational program. Individual, that is your friend activity will be different from matter. What Fred can do is different from that of matter.
Okay.
So we do individual educational program.
He also encouraged parents not to hesitate to send their wards to the special schools for the necessary training.
That's why we have a program called annual parental workshop for the parents of deaf blind children, so that every year we invite them for 1 week, and then we teach them the basic sign language, whereby they will use to communicate with them in their various homes. Because I told you earlier that this is a school, it's not a home. And then we give them courage that giving birth to this student on disability, all is not lost. When you bring the child to school, we have a way to give education to your child so that your child will live a meaningful life. It is our hope that we develop the disability children, because when you give education to disability person, you alleviate that burden from the parents, guardians, the nation, and the society at large. They become a valuable asset to the nation. They are no more a liability.
One of the students, 23-year-old Martha Kusi, speaking through one of her instructors, Theodore Ackley, during a mathematics session, said she found the lesson easy and thanked her instructors for the support being given to people in a condition. It was quite heartbreaking learning that the deaf-blind students currently living with low vision are likely to lose their sight completely in the coming years. The headmaster of the school and head of the deaf-blind department called on society to accept persons living with deaf-blindness.
Deaf-blind child is a human being. For that matter, they should be accepted by the society out there, because it is not a fault of theirs be in this condition.
If you didn't know that the rare people who are visually impaired and also hearing impaired at the same time, today has given you the opportunity to actually understand that there are people like that in our society, in our communities. Today, you can understand that the Mompon School for the Deaf is actually training and preparing these young people to face the outside world. From the Mompon School for the Deaf in the Eastern region and the deaf-blind unit of the school, Michael Obete for GhanaWeb TV.